transit to their repair facility. So that's well underway. Still just waiting approvals for the salvage and lightering plans. Next, just looking at the common operating platform, what we see up here is the 48-hour trajectory. So the 24-hour trajectory, as you guys well know, had impacts up on the northern point over here in Galveston Bay. We were able to get containment boom or protective boom out on that point. So that area was protected prior to impacts. So we're seeing minimal impacts. Working real close with planning. We do have SCAT that's going to go out tomorrow. We didn't get a chance to get SCAT out today for any pre-assessments, but they will be out to do assessments here for what minimal impacts we do, come up with the STRs, which we'll put in front of you guys, and you get to the endpoint criteria for cleanup in those areas. So we're doing active shoreline cleanup here tomorrow. We're also continuing to deploy the geographic response plans by priority for protecting this shoreline. We've got Pelican Island done today. We're going to obviously monitor that boom tomorrow. Division A, B, C. So the primary impacts right now have been in Division B. SCAT's going to be working the shoreline. We're going to support them from an operational perspective with boats and PPE and some trucks and things so they can do what they need to do. So that's going to go on tomorrow. We have the onboard recovery group. The Admiral's been out working. She's been out since yesterday, worked last night, going to continue to work tonight. They're appropriately crewed. They have the radar systems that are operable to be able to continue to conduct skimming operations. We're going to look about keeping a Marco or two out with them tonight if we can do that safely. If not, they'll come back in until they can go back out tomorrow. But if they can stay close with the Admiral, we'll see how that goes towards this evening, and I'll keep you posted on that. We anticipate having additional on-water recovery resources out tomorrow to continue. Again, this is 48 hours, so what's happened is the oil is migrating back this way. It's anticipated, the 96-hour is anticipated to go offshore, so we need to be prepared for that beginning tomorrow as best we can as well. I'm going to extend our op period and come up with some 204s for that after this as well. So we're going to continue those on-water recovery operations in Division A and Division B. Begin to look at Division C. There's some protective boom. We need to do a Ballwater Point based on the geographic response plans as well. We need to employ those. Are going to take place tomorrow as well. So air monitoring. We do have air monitoring group established here in Galveston, on this part of Galveston, Pelican Island, as well as on Ballwater Point. We do have the approved plan. Thank you for getting me the approved plan. So total safety is out. And they're going to continue to conduct those air monitoring operations. So far, we have had negative results. So no atmospheric hazards detected in any of those areas. We anticipate that to remain the same. Although you can tell the wind's going to start changing as it gets closer. We need to make sure we're robust in this area. And of course, that's going to happen tomorrow. We'll be adding additional personnel for air monitoring and some additional equipment tomorrow as well. This will see reflected in the incident action plan. Aerial surveillance continues. We have an air operations branch established. We have 4 helicopters that are available to us, so if you need a dignitary ride or anything like that, you guys want to go out tomorrow, we have one that's available. We have not had any media asked to go out yet. If we do, I'll let you know, or if anybody, the PIOs, if you guys hear, just let me know. We'll make a helicopter available. The other 2, we're using one for continuous surveillance. They're out taking pictures and videos that you've looked at earlier today. And then I've got one dedicated to our skimming resources to make sure that when we have scares of oil to be best in our encounter rates and recovery operations. Wildlife management, we have our wildlife branch is being stood up. We're going to have those folks in tomorrow. GLO, we're using some of their resources as far as their trailers and things. They were playing with us, and we have our rehabbers that are going to be in place in that branch stood up. We'll have people out actually active looking for wildlife tomorrow. So far, we have had no reports of injured or old wildlife or mammals or anything like that. So we're going to continue to be very proactive in that regard as well.